Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? Welcome to another Thoughts on a Book video. And today's book is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. So, before I start, this will have spoilers. You have been warned. And also, this will be my first rant on a book in the channel. I mean, within me talking about this. I have ranted about books before, just not when I had a YouTube channel. Okay, so I will start by telling you giving you a short summary. And if you hear any noise in the background, is the TV from the living room. And then I'll start by telling you the things I didn't like, and then I'll tell you what I did like about this book, because there's a lot more than I didn't like. Also, I gave it 3 stars. Okay, so basically in our story, we follow Cat. We follow Kat. She is now going to college with her twin sister, Rin. I'll get to that in a second. With her twin sister and, life in college. Yeah, she goes with her twin sister. This is the first year in college, and they're not going to be together in the same room anymore. I mean, they're not going to be together in a room in college. Her sister has already another roommate, and Kat has now a different roommate. And Kat doesn't like it because she suffers from social anxieties. And also, Kat is apparently a fan fiction writer. And so on and so forth, shenanigans ensue. Okay, let's start with what I didn't like. And there was a lot. Bloody hell! What the hell was this book trying to tell exactly? Please, someone explain. I finished reading this an hour ago, and I'm now confused entirely to what the fuck was I reading. Seriously. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, Buddy read this with Liko. I think Liko will also be finished soon, so... I mean, what the fuck was this story about? You get it at first, it's about Kat. It's about the Simon Snow fan fiction she writes, but... Oh, God. Okay, first off, her name is Catter, and her sister's name is this. I'm gonna call her Rin because I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that. You know why? Because their name is a split of the name Catherine. Fuck you, okay? What? The name Catherine. Their mom split the name Catherine to Catter and Wern. Or Wern. What the fuck this is? Why? Okay, why? Bloody hell, the most unimaginative person on this whole fucking planet could have found a name if they found out they have twins. Ask someone. Read a nurse's nameplate. Seriously? You had the name Catherine, and that's it. You can just look at the nurse beside you and take her name for the other girl. Jesus, why so complicated? I'm sorry. I'm really frustrated. Why? What's the point? It's weird, okay? It's like Catter. What the hell is Catter? At first I thought it was some, I don't know, name I never heard of. But she calls herself Cat. I mean, what purpose did it serve to the story? I'm trying to understand. Because it's mentioned like once. That's it. It's mentioned once and that's it. It serves no purpose at all. I mean, why? Another thing here is their family. This is one of the overly dysfunctional families I've ever read about. Seriously, they're overly dysfunctional. Their dad, Art, has, I think, either mania depressia or he has bipolar disorder. He has some sort of disorder, and an interesting part, no one ever says what it is. There's not one mention of what he has. It has no name. He has something. His eyes get clouded. Okay, can you at least tell us what he has? You don't have to constantly bring it up, but at least mention it once. Nope, mysterious. I have no idea what he has. I know he has something. Their mom didn't want kids, so she left them when they were 9. The day after the 9/11. Why? What purpose did 9/11 serve here? Like, look how fucked up things are. The 9/11 happened the day after our mom left us. What point does that serve? Please explain to me. What? And their mom too. It's like towards the end of the book, Kat finds out that her sister Ran, I'm calling her Ran, has started talking to their mom, and towards like here somewhere, they're wearing over drinks, has alcohol poisoning. She's brought to the hospital, so they call their mom. The mom comes, found out Rin will be okay. Kat stays. Their mom said, "I'm leaving. I'm not gonna be here." And again, that's it. Pointless. We don't hear anything about her anymore. What purpose did she serve? No idea. I mean, Kat's social anxieties are yeah. So a cat has social anxieties, and that's another thing. I don't like Kat. I don't like her twin sister. I don't like the mom. I don't like 2 other characters, Professor Piper and another one, Nick. You know, it's a problem if you don't like the main character. And I don't even know why. I myself have social anxiety, and I don't like her. Seriously, from the beginning, I didn't like her, and I didn't like her towards the middle, and I didn't like her in the end either. I was like, fuck this, fuck. Ugh. And I don't know why, because I can relate to how she feels. But seriously, you know, in the first, she doesn't go to the lunchroom or cafeteria for a whole month because she doesn't want to ask anyone where it is. Seriously? I mean, seriously? Can't you go to an office or something and ask? You don't have to. Or you know what? If you really want to be complicated about this, just stand outside the damn hallway during the time that this dinner is supposed to be and wait. I'm sure you'll hear someone saying, "Hey, let's go to dinner," and just follow them and you'll find it. The only reason she does eventually go to is because her roommate Reagan, which I love, tells her, "Come on, you freak. Let's go." Seriously. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get their professor. I didn't like her much either, but regardless. So many. You know, it's just. And you know what? Towards the end, okay, so there's this. So there's Levy. He's adorable. There's Levy, and supposedly in the beginning of the book, he actually flirts with Kat. Honestly, I didn't notice until they didn't say it in the book. I was like, he was flirting with her. Where? Never mind. So he flirts with her apparently, and towards the over a bit after the middle, they become a couple. Kind of. They become a couple. And honestly, I thought I might like Kat more, but nope. It becomes even worse. Now at the end of the book, Kat's in love, and they're kissing, and I like you, and I like you here, and I like you there, and it's like, oh god. You know, when I read books like that with romance, I read them because I know there will be sex in there. That makes up for all this bullshit. There's no sex here. There's this bullshit, which is unnecessary. Honestly. And her twin sister. You basically know nothing about her twin sister. Okay, yeah, you find out some things, but that's it. Throughout most of the book, she's drunk and in parties. Brilliant. I mean, fucking brilliant. Okay, look, I know twins in real life. They don't live together now. We used to go to this club when we were kids. They don't. They also don't live together, and they're different. But I don't know. I mean, they're supposed to be identical twins, and they don't talk. For some reason, in the beginning of the book, like, let's split up. It's never explained, or maybe it was explained and just flew over my head. I don't know. There's so many stupid things in this book. So many. Honestly. I don't know if this was the only reason I managed to, I think, to finish is because I was reading with Liko. So I was like, okay, I want to talk about this with Liko, so let's finish this damn chapter. You know, honestly, so much could have been avoided. So much. Honestly. Okay, and what else didn't I like here? Well, there's a lot of things. There was also, as we learned, Kat writes fan fiction of Simon Snow with Carry On and everything. And there's advanced. There's so many things in here that start in the beginning but lead nowhere. I mean, nowhere. It leads absolutely nowhere. Why? I mean, you got the professor, you got Nick, and they all just end. And the ending of this book, it just ends. They get the 8th book. Wait. That's how frustrated I am. They get to the 8th book. I mean, okay, in the ending, the 8th book of the Simon Snow series, which is supposed to be a parody of Harry Potter, at least Lego told me. The 8th book comes out, and they take it, and they, like, in the last few pages, she's reading it with Levy. Here. There he is. And that's it. They're reading page 300 something, and that's it. It ends. Why? That's the ending? You're fucking kidding me? That's the ending? That's it? What the fuck did this book bring me to exactly? Okay, get it. First we were with Kat, she was writing the fan fiction. Why did it end like that? Why didn't we get an ending of Kat? Like, okay, Kat went on summer, maybe we'll meet next year. Instead, that's the ending I get. Like, that's it. Fuck everything else. We're not gonna explain anything. Anyway, those are the things that I didn't like and frustrated me. Now the things I liked. The list is small. Now, the only characters I loved in here were Levy, Reagan, Levy, her boyfriend, Reagan, her roommate, and Art, their dad. Those are the only 3 characters that I actually liked in this book. Yeah, only them. Honestly, I wish we had a book about Reagan and Levy. That would have been far more interesting. Also, what I did, else that I liked, but I only realized it, I think, towards the middle, is that there's, in between the chapters, there's a page or 2 pages with Simon Snow fan fiction. And if you notice when you read, you'll notice that it kind of gives you a hint to what will be in the episode, in the next chapter. Which was actually really nice. I liked it. Took me, though, a while to figure out that that's what it is, but still, I loved it. If that indeed is what it is. I think it was. Yeah, so I really love that. And, well, of course, I love Simon and Buzz. They're, all these things are the only best things in this book for me. The rest of it frustrated me. I didn't get it. And today when I finished, I was like, fuck this book. Those are the only things. Honestly, I don't get what this brought us to. Because, really, you honestly can cut out most of this book and just leave the bits of information about Simon and Buzz, and that's it. Why do you need this? It's 500 pages. Of what? We learn about Catter, and that's it. About some of her family, about her boyfriend, and that's it. I mean, I don't know. Do you really need to read this before you read Carry On? I don't know. Okay, yes, it gave me in the beginning information what Simon Snow was. But you got that in the beginning, and a bit in the end, and some in the middle. Honestly, I could have just pulled out those pages and read them. Instead, I read all this. Kind of wish there was just a short explanation book like Simon Snow is this and that's it, and you don't have to read this. Honestly, it was just so. It was both enjoyable and frustrating to no end. Because at first I was like, oh, I don't like Cat. And in the end, she turns into this, oh, I love you, and they're kissing. And why? I honestly, why? Uh, but again, I did enjoy it, and I kind of wish there was more of Simon and Buzz here, more of Reagan of Levy, but without Cat. That's sad, really, when you don't want to, you want the book but without the main character. That's really sad. It is. It's just, anyway. I don't regret reading this, but however, I wish there was like a short explanation book for Carry On that you didn't have to read this. And then again, that's just me. I can already, I can already imagine all the Fangirl and Rainbow Rowell fans coming with pitchforks. What did you say about this book? Honestly. So, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This was my thoughts and rant about Fangirl. I am, however, really excited to read Carry On. I want to know what happens there, not here. Yeah, so I am looking forward to Carry On. I will get there very soon. And that is it. So, look, if you, right, recommendations. So I guess if you like, I didn't know what the fuck to classify this as. Fiction? Well, if you like fiction stories, I recommend you give this a try. Obviously, if you love the Rainbow Rowell books, I recommend you give this a try. If you like love stories, give this a try. High school story, college stories. I honestly don't know what to tell you. There's so many things here that just went somewhere and then went nowhere. I don't actually know if you need to read this before you read Carry On. I mean, honestly, yeah, the information is spread across this thing, but I'm dying to know. Did Carry On, I think, came after this. No, couldn't have come before this, could it? I'm checking this out if I really needed to read this or not. But no, anyway, I already read this, so it is what it is. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. These were my thoughts, and holy hell, almost 20 minutes. That's actually good. That means no one will watch this. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That was my thoughts and rant about this book. Till next time, bye.